Hey, what's going on? I'm Taylor, and this is Good Ass Conversations, arts, culture, and life. And today we got Edna. So what's up?
Yo, it's Edna.
So it's good. How can people find your art online?
Online, I have a social media account with Instagram. It's Garden of Edna, so it's Garden of Edna. It's where I post my photography.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
And do you have like a website or anything like that too? Or any other
I
handle?
don't. I will at some point. But I know it would definitely help me. I will though. I don't have one though.
It's all good.
It is all good. Because if you really know me, you know me in person, you'll support me in person.
But so, what kind of mediums do you work in?
So
What? Yeah, dude. What kind of mediums do you like to work in? So
honestly, I think that life is a medium.
Life is a medium.
You know, and everything that we do in life is a medium. Whoa, look at that guy.
Yo, wheelie
on the bike, going down Mission Avenue. Anyway, photographer. I'm a photographer. I do film photography.
Okay.
Yeah. I've been doing it for the past 5 years. 5 years. But I've always done photography. It's always been my thing. But my first actual camera was a film camera.
Was it like a disposable?
It was that, and then I got a real camera.
Did you have one of those Urban Outfitters 35 millimeter?
No, when did they come out?
A long time ago.
Oh nah, I didn't even know what Urban Outfitters was until a few years ago because I've never really been in that area.
Well, they don't really have them out here. They got them in other places.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's some in the mall, no? Because I don't think we had some in the mall here.
Yes, it's sort of like a mall place. I know in LA they have a shop.
For sure. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
They probably have their main shop over there.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's a headquarter.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, film photography. I do digital. I mean, anything photography. I love. I also play with I've tried to edit some videos. I know I have an eye for video. I just don't take the time to do it. And I have a lot of unfinished projects that I start and I just need a day where I'm okay, let me just work on it, and I just work on it for an hour or two until I'm done with it. But it's really hard for me to sit down and work on stuff. I get distracted really easy.
Do you feel you do better when you're in motion, when you're moving versus sitting still?
I feel I get a lot of my ideas when I'm moving. But when I'm sitting down, whenever I paint, I make sure that I get myself in the clouds before, and then I feel that helps me sit down and just relax and just focus. Whereas focus is key with me. I need to just focus because I get distracted. But yeah, photography. I like to paint. I like to write.
Oh, cool.
I feel throughout my life, I've had different. I used to write way more. I used to be a lot into poetry and stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of stopped. Now I'm more into not poetry, but I really want to get back into it because I feel I'm very symbolic in my own way, and I love poetry because you can describe something without describing it. You know, metaphorically, you can just. I don't know though.
I understand what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I feel
Do you get it?
life is symbolism.
Yeah, everything in life is a symbol, man.
I was actually talking about this with someone else, and it's learning how. Okay, so when you say symbolism, I feel is it? Do you feel they're universal symbols, or do you feel it's symbols that stand out specifically to you, they speak specifically to you or to some aspect of who you are?
I feel like
there can be cultural symbols, and those may not translate to everyone. And then I feel like there's definitely the universal symbols, but I'm curious as like how symbolism occurs for you.
I feel like whenever like I get stuck on something, my brain goes to like we're all one. So it's not even about categories. It's just at the end of the day, if it's symbolism, it's just I see number 8 because I love number 8.
Yeah,
and
me too.
it's not like a universal thing or like a cultural thing. It's just what stands out to me. And I feel like when I say we're all one, I feel like we're just all reflections of each other. And you know, what may seem symbolic to me may not be symbolic to you, but you have symbolism in your life. So I don't know how to explain it. But
well, it's like, to me, it makes me think about like the subconscious, and then also audience and like participation. So sometimes I feel like, depending on your point of view, you can make something and it's symbolic, and someone else will understand it without you really having the intention of communicating it like clearly. You know, it's like they just pick up on it. Because people are like smart or intuitive like that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like today I watched this video of some guy. It was so random too. I was just scrolling, and then there was this guy. He was in his car, and he was like, "Whoa, Emily!" And like I guess he caught a butterfly inside his car, or like a butterfly went inside his car. And then I guess his sister passed away. Her name was Emily, and he was like, "Whoa!" Like he started filming himself, and he was like, God is listening. Like I was just thinking about my sister, and he was like talking to the butterfly. He was like, "Hey sister, like thank you so much," and he just started like crying, kind of, and it was so cute. And I'm like, wow, like that's symbolism to him. Like you know, to him, he feels like that butterfly was his sister, so that's how he like the butterfly is a symbol of I don't know his sister. So I think I don't know. Or maybe if like his parent was there, you know, like his mom, and she saw the butterfly too, or like let's say they were both talking about it and then they saw the butterfly, I feel like they would both think like, oh, that was Emily as a butterfly in the car.
Yeah. I follow. Yeah, I follow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Symbolism.
So like when you're doing photography, like are there certain things that you like to shoot more than others?
Things that stand out, like for example right now, right, we're sitting in front of Booze Bros, we're looking across the street, and then there's this like classic sick ass car. It's like I don't know, from the 50s 40s. It's
Looks
cool,
like some 30s 40s type car,
you know. And so there's this big ass teddy bear just like chilling in the back, and to me that's art. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take a picture of that. Just like things that are so random. I feel like as a photographer, you have so much. There's so much to see. Because like I'll be cruising it with somebody, and then I'll take a picture of something, and they'll be like, "Whoa!" And like, I would have never thought to like take a picture of that. But because like you just pointed this out, now I get it. So like just things that kind of, I mean, I guess everything that stands out to me doesn't always stand out to other people, but just cool things, random things, like a guy that I don't know, just random shit. But also I do like to take pictures of buildings, architecture.
Okay, cool.
I love like lines and buildings and like framing things, the way I frame things. And because I do work with film, I have to be very specific with what I shoot. And like my movement, and I have to make sure not to move, and because it has to be precise, you know. Because if I move or if I do something wrong with the camera, it's just gonna come out blurry. Whereas in digital, I could just shoot. But yeah, and I've been trying to take more pictures of my people, more portraits. I think it's beautiful. Capture people.
I think that's dope. Like, portrait photography is like some of my favorite.
Yeah. Or black and white. I've gotten way more into black and white lately, and I love it. I have this little digital camera. It's a Nikon, and it has like different filters, and one of them is black and white.
Oh, cool.
So like I'll go on a walk, and like I'll just start taking a shit ton of pictures, and it's so fun. Black and white is just like, I don't know how to explain it, but if you do black and white, you get it.
I enjoy it.
You do black and white, right? Or
like I started doing it more with my digital camera, because I like have my little digicam that I keep on me, and I've been trying to keep it like charged, and I really enjoy not only taking pictures with the digicam but shooting in black and white, because it's like I'm seeing things in color, and then to just sort of like have it be through this filter of like the camera's chip.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I'm not sure how the picture's going to come out. There's something about black and white that makes it sort of classic or timeless. Definitely, this is not something like I've like well defined for myself, but it alters like the vibe, and I enjoy it.
Yeah, I feel like it like limits the picture to where you only get like white, gray, or black. So like if you're really working with like architecture, like I love taking black and white architecture, like it just like you can see the color variations over like black and gray and white, and it's cool. It's a beautiful thing.
That's dope. Are there like particular kinds of styles of architecture that you enjoy?
Big old buildings, like when you go like whenever you go to San Diego, like downtown ST, like at night, black and white. Yes, or even like, I don't know, I feel like I can take a picture of anything in black and white and make it. I think you just gotta have an eye for it. I don't know. I don't want to make it seem like only certain people have it, but like kinda, you know, like I'm not a hairstylist, but other people are, and they're really good at that. So for me, I feel like I have an eye for. I'm a photographer. Let's just say I'm just a photographer, and I have an eye for shapes and buildings.
Well, sometimes I feel like it can be difficult, like putting into language, describing things that you do intuitively. And it's like you spend a lot of time like crafting your skill set, and it's like I don't know if you came up like shooting with other people or if you had like a mentor or anything like that. But when you're doing it solo, it's like sometimes you don't even talk about the shit. You're just doing the stuff.
Yeah, I'm just doing it. Just to do it. Yeah, no, I didn't have a mentor. Shout out to my homie though, Patrick. He's the one who's always been there with like he's been in my film. What's the word? Film journey. He's given me the access to like developing, or he develops my stuff. I buy film from him, my cameras from him. So I feel like he's taught me a lot too. And like, cause there's a lot to film.
Yeah, have you developed your own stuff?
I've like been I've seen somebody develop my roles. I was there.
Yeah.
I didn't personally do it, but
oh, you gotta get in there.
Dude, I know. Since last year, I've been wanting to take some Maricosta classes, and I just like, I don't know, procrastination, I guess.
I think it's worth it. Like I took a darkroom class in community college like a long time ago, and it was one of the most like frustrating things, but it was, at the end of it, despite its frustration, it was very rewarding. I really like developing the film, but then using the large format exposure to like expose it onto pieces of paper, that was the shit that was driving me crazy.
See, I don't even know what you're talking about, because I've seen it, but I'm not really familiar with like behind all of that.
Well, I feel like you already have like a taste of it, because it's like you shoot on film, so you understand how shots can be precious, right? And then compared to digital, where it's like you can just shoot endlessly.
It's so fun. I love it.
I love shooting I fucking love it. I like not having to like
limit yourself.
Yeah, and also spend money.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because photography can get expensive like quick.
Yeah. Oh, dude, for sure. I was just talking to my homie about this, that like I'll think about how much money I made, and I'm like, wait, where does it all go? And I'm not gonna lie, I think like a fourth of my money has gone to just like film and developing it. It's expensive.
Yeah.
And even like getting new cameras, like I spend at least $100 on a new camera whenever I do get a camera, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's one of those like survival of the fittest type things. I feel like
Really?
film.
Like on some Darwinism type of shit?
Well, just like, because film, it got cool, you know, like on TikTok, everybody was doing it. It's beautiful, I get it. And like, everybody just started doing it, and it was, you know, but then, like, I think because everybody got into it, the prices increased,
made everything
like,
more
literally,
expensive.
like, twice the amount. I remember it was probably like 2020 or 2021, I don't know. But I bought a 3-pack of Kodak for like $30 on Amazon, right? And then literally the next month, it went up to $30 to $50. And I watched that happen, and I was like, no, this is the end of cheap film. Like, it's upsetting, you know? And now I think everybody's kind of realizing, like, people that got into it, realizing how expensive it is, so they don't really do it as much. So that's where I come from, like, survival of the fittest. Like, if you really are with it, you're gonna find a way to be part of it. I don't know. I love film, so
well, that's why I think it's cool that there's like a digital, because it's like it can be like a feeder into like actual film, and then you know you can like.
I guess you can also edit too, make it look like film, but it's not the same thing.
It's not.
There's something about shooting a roll of film and like getting it back and knowing, like, it's such one of the best feelings I ever get. Like, it's just like getting my pictures back, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I got that leaf falling off that tree. I totally forgot. Yeah, you know, and
you gotta experience what it's like to shoot a roll and then go to develop it and then fuck it up.
Oh my goodness.
Like, ruin it. It'll make you appreciate like developed film so much more.
Dude, actually, I just got it's been a long time since I've gotten a blank roll, but I don't think it was because I messed up. It was because I fucked up. Do you have like a light leak or something? No, I didn't. So if anybody is listening to this, if you do film, make sure to just mark the ones that you've used. Cause, so
did you do like a double exposure type deal?
No, I didn't do a double exposure. I just did a thing where like I used a roll. Not really. I just like, and something went wrong, so I just took it out of the camera, and then like it's all rolled up. So I didn't, and I mixed it up with my other finished rolls. So then I didn't know what roll was not even used. So I think that's where the blank came from. But like, so I think what sucks about that is knowing that I spent $10 on that roll and I spent $10 to develop it. So I just lost $25 on this roll that I didn't even use, you know. But yeah, so that's,
I mean, I feel like it's better to do that than
no, for sure. But yeah, then I was gonna say, you guys, if you do film, you get it. Getting a blank roll, or like, let's say that you turn in this roll knowing, like, and you know what it is, because usually I turn in a few, so I don't really know what I'm turning in. But like, if you turn in a roll that you know what you shot, and then you get it back blank, you get humbled real quick. You know, it's kind of like, it's one of those things where you're just like, fuck, I just gotta deal with it. You know? And it's whatever. It's like, you're gonna take so many more pictures in your lifetime. It's fine.
Absolutely. But I feel like failure is part of the process. Like,
100%.
There are instances where it's like you feel like you failed pretty hard on like a project or like a shoot. Are there any instances that you'd like to share?
Let's see. I haven't done many shoots. Or I mean, I've been part of shoots. I don't think so, honestly. I feel like that's also partly why I don't do many shoots, because I'm scared that whoever I shoot or whatever, like, it's not gonna work out.
Oh, really?
Or the pictures are gonna come out horrible. Because my experiences have been really good.
Knock on wood.
They've been really good. But, you know, it's gonna happen, and it's gonna fucking suck. Especially if it's film, because film is expensive, but it's just part of learning, you know? Really, you're just learning, and I guess I'm gonna, you know, you just gotta risk things sometimes. Just do what you love, and if it doesn't come out good, then it's fine. Now you know.
So how many cameras do you have? Do you know?
Right now, I only have 2. Well, no, I'm lying. So usually I like to have a point and shoot film.
Yeah, yeah.
And then just like my regular big camera. I have it's a Nikon and Nikon something. I know what it is, I just forgot. Okay? Yeah, so I have my point and shoot and then my other one. Then I have a little digital one. That's also an Nikon. I think that's it. But like throughout my history of shooting film, I've had at least like 20 cameras.
Okay. I figured you just had like 20 up at the spot like right now.
No. I don't need a lot. Like, it's cool to have options, and I've had moments where I have options and I'm like, ooh, do I want to take this or do I want to take this? But like, I'm good with what I have, and if something happens, then I'll just get a new one.
Cool. I like that.
You know, and it's like, I feel like growing up, right? I love makeup, but I was never the type to have like 3 concealers and 4 lipsticks and 2 foundations. Like, I just had 1 lip liner, 1 mascara. Like, I guess it's maybe the way that you grow up, but I don't need it.
So you're not like a gearhead when it comes to
No,
cameras?
I have a couple of lenses just because I've had a lot of cameras, so I kind of tend to keep those lenses, but no. Maybe once I take classes and I like learn more about things, I'll get gears. I mean, I just got a tripod.
Oh, sweet.
Like a small cute one for my little digital camera.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, and then also lenses are expensive.
Lenses are hella expensive.
Just so you know, listener, attention. It's not about the camera that you have, it's about the lenses.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can have the shittiest camera, but as long as you have a good lens, you're good. And also, the photographer. Lenses and photographer. Yeah. I need to get more things for my cameras, but
So,
I guess I'm good.
What do you feel like is like the least amount of gear that you need to go out and get the kind of shots that you're interested in right now?
I think I'm good with what I got, honestly. Like, I do like landscape, so I have a wide angle lens, and that's it.
So you just roll with like the Nikon?
Yeah.
The Nikon and the wide format lens?
Yeah, I forgot what size lens they are.
Yeah.
I should know this stuff, but you know what?
What
I just
time?
be going out with my camera and shooting things, but it zooms, and it has like a micro too. So like if I wanted to take a picture of a freaking like a butterfly or like a ladybug, like I have that in my lens.
Oh, the macro too?
Yeah, and then and it has like a zoom. I love a good zoom. Like with my point and shoot cameras, zoom is important to me.
Okay.
You know, you just because I do have a 50 millimeter lens for a Canon digital camera that I have, and it's cool, but I don't like that it like limits me. You know, like I just because then I have to move. Like if I want to get a shot, whatever. Like if I want a really close up shot, I just have to like get in there. Yeah. So
Do you ever feel like nervous to get certain shots? Do you ever like feel like the pause or restraint when you want to get certain shots?
It depends, like if there's what I'm taking a picture of, and if there's people, if there's any type of movement. Because with film, like you have to be very careful and precise with the shoots, with the shots that you take. So yeah, if I'm like trying to focus on like, or like if I'm going to a concert, right, and there's people in front of me, like I just have to like be mindful and be patient for people to move. I don't know. I think that's probably the hardest thing about maybe like, at least for me. But other than that, I don't think I struggle or actually like putting in the film, especially like I'm trying to do something fast and I'm like, oh shit, my roll of film just finished. I have to put in the other one.
Yeah.
And like, you know, because it's happened to me plenty of times where I'm like, I don't put in the roll in time, and I'm like, fuck, I just missed a really good shot. And then I'm like, fuck, I should have a digital camera. But it's fine. You just gotta live with it. I feel like as a photographer, you just gotta live with not taking all the pictures. Yeah. No, just that film, putting in the film.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, like, how much work would you say you do in solitude versus like collaboration?
Oh, I do a lot of alone work.
A lot of alone work?
Yeah.
What is that like?
I just kind of say to myself. What do you mean by collaborations? Like just doing shoots for people?
Yeah, I feel like photography covers like a lot of different areas. So there's doing shoots with people, but there's also like going and shooting with other people, or involving people that you know personally.
Yeah. Dang. I wish I had more of that.
Of which?
Like just of having people to shoot with. I mean, my two best friends are photographers.
Oh, cool. And
but
do they do like a similar style of photography to you?
Portraits? They do portraits. I think they're really good. They're kind of like me. Like they just do everything.
Yeah.
I love the idea of like getting a bunch of photographers and going on a walk and doing it together. That's a lot of fun because
Nature
everybody's
photography.
Because everybody's vision is different.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's so cool. But I usually just photograph on my own. I mean, I just go on walks and take pictures.
Is it like nature based a lot of the time, or is it like you like to explore areas that you've sort of scoped out or scouted before?
I think just wherever I am, honestly. I do like walks. So like whether it's at a city or at a forest or anywhere, my camera is always going to be with me. So it's just like whatever I have, wherever I put myself in is what I'm going to take pictures of. Yeah, and it's usually alone because I like to go on walks. But if I have somebody, then that's fun too. Like I do take a lot of pictures of my friends, but that's when I hang out with them. Like I'll take a picture of them, but I don't really do it. I don't really collaborate. I do need to collaborate more. I actually have this gig tomorrow.
You got a gig tomorrow?
I'm so excited.
Congratulations. What kind of gig? If you can't talk about it, don't talk about it.
It's just a launch party.
Okay.
It's a launch party, and
what are they launching?
Blankets. Either blankets or it's like a social network thing. I don't know. I need to like read I haven't read the thing. I've been everywhere, so I haven't really had the chance to sit down and read the link that the guy gave me. But I know what it's for.
You good.
Yeah. Also, I don't really want to give some off information because I don't really know. But yeah, I'm really excited for it. It's really cool to like connect with people. Like I was telling you earlier that I just happened to go to this dinner and then homie was like really interested, or he seemed like he liked what I did because I had my little digital camera with me, so he was like looking through my camera and he was like, this is so cool. Like he wanted to get one so bad, and I was like, I know, I fucking love it. And yeah, my homie was like, yeah, homie's doing this and he wants somebody to shoot it, and I was like, yes, please.
Sweet.
Please. And it's fun. It's nice. It's nice to be considered,
Are you getting paid? Sweet.
Yeah.
Have you figured out how you do your pricing?
Dude. I don't know if it's just a me thing, but actually it's so hard.
Why is doing your pricing hard?
Because, I don't know, I feel like I'm like, I'm self-taught, so I feel like, I don't know, it's just hard. Like even when I sold my photography, like I would sell it for cheap and people would be like, no, like you gotta sell it for this amount. Like I remember I was part of this art show at the museum and I was selling some prints, some like big prints. I think I was selling it for like 40 or 50. And then some guy was like, how much is this? And I was like, oh, like 40, 50. And he was like, oh, you gotta sell it for at least $100. And I was like, really? He was like, yeah, like you can't like lower yourself like that. Like you have to be confident in your work and know that people are gonna buy it. And I was like, oh shit. So he ended up buying it for $100. I think he bought two, but it was so cool. And I was like, yeah, like thank you for that. I mean, that was years ago and it's still hard for me. I think that's why maybe like going to school will help, just because like it'll give me more of an idea of how I'm gonna work and what I want to do exactly. And Because with film, I mean, film is expensive.
Absolutely.
You know, and I had this other gig-ish because it didn't happen. But like I was telling my homie, I was like, how should I word this to her? Like, how do I charge her apart from the supplies? Because she wanted film, so I'm like because film is expensive, you know. And I feel like developing and buying it is already like $100 depending on how many rolls you want. And then aside from that, he was like, you have to be considerate of like your time.
Absolutely.
The time that you take it to go get it developed, the time that you take it to go buy it or to go buy it. And just like everything, your entire time, you know, it's precious, and you have to make sure that you get paid for that. Because and I was like, you're right, and I don't know, that's a tough one. Also, like whenever I do get a gig, I usually just hit up my homies that are like more into like that, focus more on stuff like that, and like they'll give me their ideas and advice and stuff. So then I'll get them. I'm like, all right, I'll get an idea of what I want to price the photo shoot. But it's tough. I feel like every artist feels like this at some point. Like if they're selling their art, they're like,
I think the good majority. You know, it's like trying to figure out pricing can be difficult for a lot of people.
Yeah. That's a cute dog. We just seen a cute dog. It's not in a leash, bro.
In the street.
Leash free, it's free. It's free. But price. And I feel like right now too, everything is just like, no, I'm a very positive person, but it's kind of shitty right now with like money and like everything that's going on. I'm like, I feel bad even charging people. I'm like,
now's a great time to make money.
Yeah? Okay, thanks. You guys, it is a great time to make money.
Well, it's like I've been reading this book. And,
okay, tell me about your book.
It's actually like a metaphysical book about money.
Oh.
And it's got some interesting ideas. But one thing that I think is important, a takeaway, is like it talks about, you know, you charge based on how you feel about your own personal skills and energy. And it's like if you want to charge a certain amount and bring back a certain amount, it's like you got to get your energy up to that point. So I think it's important to be able to like believe in your own work, you know, because it's like
confidence.
Yeah, well, not only confidence, but like really have the energy backing the work. Because if you don't have confidence in your stuff and you're trying to charge large prices for it, unless you're really good or someone else thinks you're really good, has a lot of value to it, you know, you're not going to bring back that money. And I know people who are really good who don't have the energy backing their work. So it's like they don't bring back money because, you know, in the background, they have like a limiting belief or like a block, like regarding bringing back the money, you know, for their service.
Yeah.
So I understand.
Yeah. And I always get compliments. People are always like, Edna, you're so good and stuff. And I'm like, really?
It's a gift, bro.
Yeah. And I feel like I'm so used to seeing my photography that I'm like, oh, this is just, we're worst critic always. And I feel like it's a beautiful and bad thing. Because, I mean, to be aware of it is beautiful because you're just like, oh, okay, everybody does this. We're always going to be your worst critic, but, like, it's important to not believe it.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so do you have different approaches when it comes to capturing different kinds of subjects?
What do you mean?
Like, let's say you're doing architectural photography versus portrait photography. Do you have like a different mindset or like technique when it comes to like photographing these different subjects?
Honestly, I don't really think about that when I take pictures. I just kind of take pictures based on what my vision is.
So
I don't know.
When you say your vision, is it like how things are occurring to you in the moment? Or when you're using your imagination? Like, do you have a very visual imagination? do things occur like in pictures and like
Yeah,
movies in your
in
head?
my head. Yeah.
Are you able to like manipulate the pictures in movies and sometimes objects in your head? Like I got a homie, and you know, I don't think he considers himself creative, but it's like I can tell how he thinks to a certain degree. He likes to work on dirt bikes,
Ooh, okay.
and he really likes to see how engines and motors come apart and go back together. And I can tell just based on like how he talks about things that he can take apart specific pieces and like rotate them in his imagination.
Whoa.
So it's like I'm
That's-
usually like curious about how people use their imaginations, because I feel like multiple people have different ways of using it. So I'm just curious about like how you use your own imagination. Like,
I think it happens really fast
oh really?
because usually when I shoot with film.
Yeah.
So I'm like, in my head immediately knows that it has to be a really fast shot. So it's like either like I imagine it and either I do it or I don't. Because I feel like there's always like as far as movement, but if there's like a building that I really like,
Yeah.
I'll like. It's not even about my imagination. It's more so like what my eyes see, because my
Yeah.
eyes see first. So it's just like I don't know if I see a cool building on the side and then I see like a person. My eyes are like, oh shit, there's a really cool building with the person walking. Gotta shoot it fast.
Yeah.
Like it's not really. I don't really have time to imagine. You know.
Yeah.
Maybe if I'm like drawing or like if there's something that I do want to take a picture of in the future or like something I'm planning, yeah. But as far as like if I were to go on a walk, I'm like, oh shit, like I just gotta be very fast.
On the spot.
So my eyes are like, my eyes do a lot of it. Does
Yeah.
that make sense?
It does make sense.
You know, whereas then if I have a digital camera, I'll imagine things. I'm like, all right, like I'll go on a walk, or like when I took a picture of this car, I'm like, okay, I imagined it like this. I'm like, okay, when I'm gonna get closer to have another perspective of it. But it's because I have my digital camera and I have time to just mess around with the idea of it. But film, I just gotta like,
You just gotta go for it.
or sometimes even, or take my time too. Because I
Yeah.
also do need to take my time. It just depends on what I'm shooting, honestly. Something's parked, if it's moving. Yeah.
So like you do a lot of stuff behind the camera. Do you ever do stuff where you're collaborating with people where you're the subject of the photography?
Yeah, I've been a part of a couple of shoots. I have this really cool homie. He's a director, and like he's had some gigs, and like I'll be a part of them. Like there's this brand called Classics. It's a weed brand for artists,
Yeah.
and I was part of their photo shoot, and that was really cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and like now if I do happen to smoke a cart, it'll definitely be Classics because I know that it's a really good brand, and
Oh, cool.
it's the healthiest wax cart that you can smoke.
Oh,
Because
really?
a lot of them tend to have like not good stuff.
Yeah.
What are they called?
Formaldehyde, different kinds of chemicals.
Just random shit, you know. But
Yeah.
it's the cleanest. They have the cleanest carts. But yeah. Or let's see what else. There was like a Modelo video that we did. I was like, you can see me turning on the fire. It's just like random stuff, and it's fun. I love being behind the camera.
You mean in front of the camera? Or behind?
sorry, well both. But sorry, my bad.
You good?
Excuse myself. I do very much enjoy being behind the once again being in front of the camera. I love it. I love it. If anybody wants me to be a model, let me know.
You're available. Hit you up on your IG.
Hit me up. Yeah,
Okay.
I am on private, but it's cool.
Once you pass that filter, you might get a
Once,
shot.
you gotta stay mysterious until I ain't serious.
So how much does like mystery come into
Because
like?
I'm a Scorpio.
Okay.
You're a Scorpio too. Well,
Yeah,
we're both
facts.
mysterious.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think it's more so a joke.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just to be silly. I'm a very silly person, so I'm always like mysterious. But I think it's something that like deep down I've always felt like, and I realized that later on people would be like, "Oh, you're mysterious," but like because you don't really show yourself off to people unless like you interact with them.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
people will be like, "Oh yeah, I've seen you the other." I've seen you before I knew you, and I thought you were da 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 da.
Let's pause for a second. Okay, we're back. So yeah, like you like to be mysterious. Do you feel like? Do you actively try to
No.
craft?
See, no. That's the thing. Like, I don't. It's not that I like to be mysterious. It's just a joke
natural.
now. It's a joke now.
It's
but
just part of your aura.
It's just part of my aura. If you see me, hey man.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. We're just doing a podcast.
Yeah, we're just chilling.
Right now?
Yeah.
All right, I'll keep that.
It's all good.
It's all good.
Yeah, we're just chopping it up.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Good. Coming up for his birthday.
Oh yeah,
cool.
yeah. Right, I forgot. Nice.
So you
Nice
don't-
whip. Nice whip. It's cute.
Pretty simple, but
So yeah, I don't. It's not. It's if you know me, you get it. You know. I feel like before you meet me, I feel like people are always like, or people tell me at least, they'll be like, I don't know, but
You don't
it's
have,
just
like,
funny.
Artists.
I like to keep to myself.
Okay.
Is what yeah. I like to keep to myself. Like I like to have my headphones on, listen to music, and just be in my zone.
Okay.
And I feel like sometimes I don't allow myself to open up to people, and I'll just like stick to myself. I don't know. I'm just a girl who walks with headphones on, and I just happen to be a Scorpio.
Okay. Would you say like you're more introverted, or
See, that's a tough one. I feel
Like
like,
ambivert?
when I was a little girl, I was definitely an introvert. I was so shy. And then something happened, and I was like, oh, shy no more. I'm not shy.
That's
Maybe
cool.
with a guy, I'll be shy at first, but
Yeah.
like my friends, nah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So like,
extrovert.
you're talking about getting in the zone. Like,
Get
are
in-
there any? Do you ever find do you have like a practice or like a method to getting into like the creative zone?
Yeah.
And you don't have to answer
Yeah.
if you don't want to. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
So I ground myself,
Okay.
you
Cool.
know, or usually I feel like whenever I tend to get in the zone,
Yeah.
I have to do something before I get in the zone. Like my brain's like, all right, you got to do all these things in order to settle down. Like whenever I paint, I'm like, okay, got to make sure my car is clean. I did my clothes, my room is clean. Like,
Really? So you feel like you gotta get stuff out of the way before you get into certain things?
yeah. Or else maybe I'll be thinking about it while I'm painting, and then I won't be able to focus.
Yeah.
So like I mentioned before, like focus to me is so important. At least with like art or like, yeah, anything art, I have to be in the zone. Or like, I don't know. It just depends, honestly, because I'll be going on walks and then I'll be in my own, like, I guess in a type of zone.
Yeah.
And I'll get very, I'll get all these ideas. Does that make
Do you like write your ideas down, or
No,
do you keep like a log?
sometimes I need to. I really need to. But I feel like I constantly have the same ideas over and over. So at this point, they're just kind of engraved in my head. You know, but like today, I had an idea, and then I started doing it, and I was like, yes, this is cool. I did it. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's fun. It's nice. It's like doing laundry. Like the thought of it, just like, ugh. But then when you do it, you're like, whoa,
I needed to do
this
this.
is cool.
Yeah.
I love doing laundry. See, and that's one of the. It's so funny. I get in the zone with the laundry. I put on my headphones. And I'm like, I have to be focused to do all my laundry.
Okay.
You know, because I have a lot of clothes.
Do you collect clothes?
Do I collect?
Yeah.
No, but I do have a lot of fabric that I have been collecting.
Do you sew?
Yeah. Oh, I also sew.
Oh, cool.
I sew my clothes whenever it doesn't fit me.
Oh, so you know how to like alter your clothes and stuff like that?
I love it.
Never
You
did
know,
this.
it's very dangerous
How so?
because whenever I go thrifting, I'm like, oh, this is large, extra large. That's no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So I
think
feel like
that's
I
dope.
have my options are just limited. Well, unless like unlimited, I mean, unless like it's like too small. But even sometimes when it's too small, I'm like, oh, I'll just do this and make it work. Yeah.
That's cool. I aspire to be on that level.
You're pretty cool with your, like, you do some cool stuff. Didn't you, like, print some stuff on some sweaters?
Yeah, dude. Like, I've been making clothing for a while.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't know how to sew well.
Yeah.
And that's something that sort of occurs as like a block in terms of clothing design for me. But I understand how to apply like print patterns onto fabric and different methods. Yeah, for sure.
What do you think is hard to you about sewing?
Machines keep breaking on me. Like
Yeah, that happens. What about hand sewing?
hand sewing, it just takes a long time.
Yeah.
I feel like I've done some hand sewing, and also just like I think I approach it as making clothes for other people first instead of making it for myself. And
Yeah.
you know, when you're like hand sewing, you want it to look professional or nice. And when I've done hand sewing, it just looks super rough.
Oh.
And that's fine. You know, it's like you always start somewhere.
Well, for sure, yeah. You're not going to be a pro unless you are a pro.
Yeah. Well, it's like very few people just start out as pros.
Exactly.
Who innately have the talent for
Just
it.
have an eye for it, yeah. Yeah, for sure. It is very time consuming. I mean, I remember I made a sweater, like, and I hand sewed it. It took me 12 hours. But it was really cool. It was really cool. And I gave it to the person, and like the fabric ended up not being stretchy. So then I was like, ooh, that's okay because I can just add a zipper in the middle. And I did that, and like I actually haven't gone back to it because it's very thick fabric. So I think I need a sewing machine.
Okay.
Unless I want to freaking spend another 2 hours just going back and forth with like sewing it, you know, which I don't mind, but I'm not that committed anymore.
Well, do you feel like you're time rich right now? Like, do you feel like you have a lot of time to do things like that?
I wish I did.
Okay.
I probably do, but I like to be outside.
Yeah, you don't sew outside?
No. I've done art, like I'll paint outside or I'll do a lot of things outside, but not. So unless I'm like desperate and I'm like, okay, well I want to watch the sunset, so let me finish showing this shirt.
Yeah.
You know? And once again, I have to be in the zone to like do, like especially with sewing, so like I can't be outside because I'm just like, oh, squirrel. Squirrel. Especially at the park. Squirrel. Yeah. Squirrel.
How much would you say like community comes into like your work and stuff like that?
At work?
No, just like your creative work.
Um,
What role does like community play?
Community was my start to like really getting inspired to get into my art. Like I remember after high school, I didn't do good in high school, and I thought it was dumb. Okay. And it turns out that that school isn't for everybody, and I'm an artist. You know, I just don't have the brains, but I have the brains for art stuff. And then so like after high school, like I didn't really do. I mean, I went to school and stuff, but I knew it wasn't something that I wanted to do. But like, yeah. And then when Ikigai was open, Ikigai was, you know, this homie Sato owned it. Really cool artist. Just background shout out Sato if you're listening to this. You the best, man. But yeah, honestly, that changed my life. Like, if it wasn't for me finding Ikigai, I don't know. I can't really say because like I talk to everybody. You know, like I don't know. Maybe I don't know. The point is, like, Sato gave us. I feel like he gave a lot of us like that space to be able to create. Yeah. And like I thought it was the coolest thing. Like when I found his spot, I was like, bro, this is like art class in high school. And like I just didn't know that there was like a community of art like that after like high school, like, or just in life. Like I didn't. Really? I feel like I felt like we were just like, oh, college. We were just like introduced to like college and like you gotta do this and you gotta do that. College. And I knew I wanted to do photography and like makeup after school, but like I never told myself like, oh, I'm an artist until like I went into that space and I was like, oh wow, like I'm an artist. And then meeting everybody else. it's been such a beautiful adventure, and like
Absolutely.
because the people that he introduced me to were all great people, because he is a great person. He introduced me to all these great people, and I met you because of Ikigai, you know? And like we've all, and it's so beautiful, and I'm a big lover of love, and we all love each other, so it's great, you know. And like it's just taught me so much about life and about like human emotions and like human connection, because I don't think I've ever had a connection with people like that. Like growing up, it was always like I always connected with like older people, like security guards or my teachers, never really people my age, until like I got out of high school, and I was like, oh, I'm connecting with people that do art. And yeah, so community is life, honestly, and especially now, like we all need each other.
Oh, for sure.
You know, and that's where everything starts. Because it starts with somebody, if they have a good plan or idea, but in order to build that, you need a whole community.
Takes a village.
Takes a village, man.
Yeah. Have you ever felt like you had ideas that took more than just you to like execute? Like it took like at least 2 people or a team of people?
Yeah, so I have this idea in my head.
Yeah.
I've actually shared it with 2-3 people before.
Okay.
It's a pretty big idea for myself, but it's like an idea that involves everybody in the world.
Okay.
So I'm gonna share this, but I have this idea of having a peace day, like peace.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of these things that are happening that are not good, it's all a manifestation of all of this bad energy, all these bad frequencies that people have manifested together as one, because I feel like all they do is give us all these bad things, and because so like with all of that information, millions of people get in that frequency of whatever it is, of fear, and then I feel like we manifest it. You know, we manifest Christy. Sorry, that was a homie.
It's all good.
So yeah, manifestation of bad things. Yeah.
So like everybody's in fear.
Yes. So
and
like
then it attracts.
Exactly, fear, and that's why all these things keep happening. At least in my world, you know.
Yeah.
So my thing was like, what if we all manifested together peace? So like it would be a day out of the year. I can do 2 days, I don't know, but a day out of the year where everybody in the world, like this has to be a collective thing that we're all gonna plan, and we're all gonna sit down or whatever it is, meditate at the same time, whether you're in Japan or wherever you are. We're all gonna do it together, and then all we do is like sit down and just think good thoughts, just feel like relax, take some breaths, and like just be good, just be like calm, and just kind of like prayer. I want to say faith and prayer, faith, I don't know, but we're all just gather up one day a year. It can happen more days, but maybe one day can start as one day, and like, you know, and I think it'd be beautiful. I don't know what that would feel like. It's never happened, I think. Or like maybe like the protesting, you know, where like most of the US did it, or even other people are doing it. I think that's beautiful, you know, like it empowers all of us. So I'm like, imagine we had a peace day where everybody's just calm and we all have just good thoughts while we're all meditating at the same time, and like somehow the frequency goes up 30%.
Maybe.
And like just something good can come out of it. I don't know, because everything is frequency. At least to me, in my life, everything's frequency. So I feel like there's a lot of fear and a lot of things that aren't good, so our frequency is all low, and maybe the way of getting the frequency up is if we all connect as a community and be good humans at the same time.
So like in your own life, like what do you do to practice combating your own personal fears that you come up against? Like
At this point, with everything that's going on, like right now, the past few months, I think I'm kind of numb to it.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I don't know how to explain it.
So, like, I feel like that's, you know, there's like things that happen on like a national level or like an international level or a local or community level. But then also I feel like there's things that are, you know, specific to your own individual life. And you know, you might encounter fear on those things that come up in your own individual life. And that's sort of like what I'm curious about, how you handled those situations.
I just stay calm.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, growing up, it was very chaotic.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can say. And I didn't want to be chaotic.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I really looked up to people that were really happy. Like, I remember I had the second grade teacher. Oh my gosh. Hey, shout out to Miss Miller, bro.
Yeah, Miss Miller.
She changed, like, for real. Like, little things like that really impacted me. But I remember I was in first grade and saw her in second grade. She was a second grade teacher. I saw her at recess, and I was like, I want her as my second grade teacher.
Oh, cool.
I thought she was the most beautiful woman I've ever seen, and she just seemed so kind. And I got her second grade and third grade. And she was such a, like, her vocabulary was marvelous and beautiful and wonderful. She had such a great vocabulary, and I think that's where I got because I call everybody beautiful. And I think that's where I got it from. Well, no, that's where I got it from, because, like, I always admired how beautiful she was, and I'm like, oh, I want to be just like that. Like, I want life to be beautiful.
Yeah.
So I think at a young age, I just always, like, centered myself and told myself that, or subconsciously, I was just like, I want to be a good person.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been very empathetic and compassionate with, like, people around me. And then growing up, I also had my mom's best friend. She was, I mean, I think you met her. A lot of my friends have met her because she works down the street. She's the most beautiful, apart from my teacher. And she was like my second mom. She was the greatest human. She's always so positive. And I was like, I'm gonna be just like her. Like, she just, like, I never saw her upset.
Oh, really?
And I feel like I somehow got that trait where I just, like, I can't let things faze me, because there's a lot of things in life that we can't control. So
Absolutely.
Why am I going to put my energy into things like... So that's what it is. My answer to your question is I don't put my energy into things that I can't control. You know, and that's why I'm saying, like, I feel numb right now. Because, like, yeah, I can make an impact, but also, like, there's not much that I can do as far as the upper people that are controlling everything, you know. And so I just kind of just gotta, like, stay to myself, like, grounded, and just hope that everything's gonna be okay. And I just tell myself, like, we're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
And I was thinking earlier, like, we are the balance to what's going on. Like, we literally, like, if there wasn't us, if there wasn't, like, the community, everything would just be bad. But because because we are the good, that's where the balance is, and that's why there's still hope, because we are hope, and we're that yin yang of life. Where we are the yang.
I fuck with that. I believe in balance.
You know.
Yeah, and I think, like, you know, what you do in your own personal life is, like, important on, like, a larger scale.
Yeah, I just spread love.
That's dope.
I try. You know, if you know me, I try my best to just empower everybody, and sometimes I feel like people don't like how I come off, because I think they're just not used to, like, hearing certain things, and, like, they take it too personal. But I'm like, yo, like, you just gotta take it easy, you know. Like, I don't know, sometimes people just they're not used to hearing stuff like that, so they take it offensive. But I'm like, no, like,
well, I think a lot of the time it's like people are like curious about how genuine, like, what you're saying is. Like, are you being authentic, or...
Oh, right, okay.
I feel like a lot of the time, like, people will put up on a front, or, like, virtual signal. Yeah. And it's like, that's not who they are. They're just, like, trying to get, like, approval or clout.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's like...
Yeah.
Sometimes people use, like, kindness as a manipulation. And,
I've met somebody like that.
Yeah.
So I get what, I guess that can be, it's just different. I don't know, people just, I don't know, we all grew up different. But yeah, hey, if you're listening to me, I mean it. I mean it from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of my liver, that we should all love one another. For real. I just, like, you know, somebody needs to be the sunshine sometimes, you know. Like, I don't know. I mean, there's days where I'm, like, moody, And
sure.
if you know me, I don't know. When I'm moody, I don't know. Maybe I haven't eaten, but you could just tell in my face. But I'm not gonna be mean to you. I'm just gonna. I don't know where this is going, but if you ever catch me in a bad mood, I'm sorry. But I'm still good.
It's all good.
It's all love.
Yeah.
It's all love.
How much would you say, like, what role does spirituality play in your artwork?
What kind of like
Your own personal spirituality. Like, how important to you is it? Like, how does it come into your work? Like, as much as you'd like to share.
I don't know. I feel like I've been in different levels of spirituality. Growing up, I was Jehovah's Witness. That was a different. Really? Yeah, that was like a different type of spirituality.
For sure. My homie, he grew up Jehovah's Witness.
I love you, God, but I don't recommend.
Yeah.
You know, I don't. I'm pretty traumatized. I have friends that are, and like they seem fine, but I'm like, yo, like, I'm traumatized. But anyway, that was some type of spirituality. Don't like it. Don't recommend. Not part of my art. And then after that, I like was just there, kind of floating. I was a little confused about life and what was good, what was bad, because they have very strict rules. Then after that, I became like a different type of spirituality where I happened to eat some stuff, and then I was like, whoa, life is crazy.
Yeah.
And it kind of like opened my eyes to like what life was really like. And I think that's where I met art, like this art, and I was like, whoa, like I don't know. That's kind of hard, because like whenever I paint, it's like I've always painted trees.
Oh, really?
Maybe like I don't know. I'm trying to like think about it, but I don't know if it's impacted my art. It's impacted like myself as an individual, and how like I am with people, and how I try to help and be this good person, but I don't think it's affected my art in any way. I don't know. I mean, I used to think I was more spiritual. I was more into like meditating and stuff, and now I think I'm like at this state where I'm like, oh, I can just meditate by go on a walk. Like I don't have to sit down and like do breath exercises, which is fine. Like I'll do that when I'm feeling really good. But like I do other things. I don't know. I don't think it's. That's a question I have to think about.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But I try to give an answer. Yeah. What about you?
How much does spirituality come into my artwork? Or like, I think it's actually occurred more in some of my older work, and it exists like on a certain level. I don't have a lighter. I don't have a lighter right now.
I can,
Yeah, so I would say like spirituality was coming more into my older work, and it still exists. I think I still incorporate it from time to time. Like I've been rereading The Artist's Way, and it talks about, you know, how basically being creative is a spiritual practice. And it's like tying everything to like the beginning of the conversation, like living is art. It's like I'm really trying to take that approach. Of course, like I like the different activities of creative expression, and I sort of need at least one or two to like level out my head. We're really trying to frame living as like not only like a creative practice, but like a spiritual practice. And because of like my personal spiritual beliefs tied to like consciousness and like a weird mix of things, I think it's sort of like in the background of a lot of what I do. And also it's like sometimes I'm not always present to that, you know, but then when I come back to it, it's like it makes me want to infuse like the work with more positive energy. Like I use like the cooking metaphor a lot. Like if I'm cooking for other people or cooking for myself, like I want to put love in there. And it's like with like pieces, it's like I also want to put love into the pieces or like love into the characters. Sometimes like when I'm telling certain kinds of stories, like it may not be, I don't want to say there's not room for that, but it may not be at the forefront of my mind. But now also it's like trying to be much more considerate of like my own emotional and mental state, like when I'm working on something, and trying to put that into like a higher vibration or like a more positive energy, even if it means like going through like several layers. So yeah, like I'm still coming to more clarity about like my relationship with spirituality and art, but also like I'm just curious about other people's relationships.
Yeah. I guess I just had a hard time with like the word or this term spirituality, because like for me spirituality growing up was like religion.
Yeah.
So I think it's just like finding that spiritual, whatever that spiritual is now to me. Like, I don't know, is it wine and some crackers? Is that spiritual?
Well, I feel like for me, like I definitely think of myself as like a being having a spiritual experience. You know, like living is a spiritual experience. And then to find out what that means for myself, and then also to find out what that means in like a healthy way, you know? Because I feel like other people or sometimes traditional like definitions of spirituality may not be conducive to living like a healthy, like functioning life. And I'm very interested in not only like being healthy and functional, but also like giving back to the community. So I need ideas and beliefs that support
your belief
living that way, you know? Like there are things that, you know, are like morally wrong to me, and like I don't like fuck with those, and like I try to be a person of integrity, and a lot of the time like I stand behind a lot of the things I say and do. So like I'm not about doing things that are like morally wrong. Sometimes like I've gone into gray areas, you know, plenty of times. And sometimes I've done things that are, you know, wrong. But at the same time, like I try to like account for anything that in hindsight I realized was not the right thing. And I try to be open to not judge people for how they want to live their lives, because I don't think there's just one way to live life. And it's like you're talking about, you know, how everybody has their own perspective when it comes to shooting photography and stuff like that. And that's why it's so beautiful. I also think that's part of the beauty of life. It's like we all have different lenses and perception of like the shared reality. And I want to celebrate it and see its beauty, you know, and also like be able to appreciate someone else's perspective or take, and not try to like roll it into like what I think is right for myself, you know. Having the space for other people's perceptions and definitions.
Yeah, it's important.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, so do you have any like dream collaborations? Like, is there anybody that you'd love to like collaborate with creatively in the future?
Maybe like a really cool or like a really good DJ that I like.
Okay.
I don't have any specific names, but somebody that I can make music with.
Oh, cool. So you have like an interest in like getting into making music?
Oh yeah. Or yeah, I mean I'm stuck in between like wanting to make music and like DJing. Because I love music.
Yeah.
But also I feel like I could definitely, like if I started to play instruments, like we all can, you know, but I think I have, it's just kind of natural to me. Like I actually got a chance to play with this DJ set a couple weeks ago,
Okay.
and like my homie was like explaining it to me because it was my first time messing with it, and then but my brain just like knew what to do. Like I mean, it was really hard, and I was moving things around and stuff. But I know that if I do it like 5 more times, that I'm just gonna like get it. Like, and it's
Cool.
so cool. It's so cool. My brain like just like kind of like imagines the music, and I don't know. Even when I'm listening to music, I'll be like, oh, this would be a good transition. Or I do a lot of like music stuff in my head, and
Oh, cool.
yeah. But yeah, or maybe even like photo shooting. Maybe even like shooting somebody. Yeah. I don't really have anybody on mind. Yeah. Maybe like shooting concerts
Okay.
for like artists that I like.
Oh, cool. Like, what would be like a dream concert?
Oh, Chicano Bam. Oh no, they're separated, unfortunately. But like,
What about the side projects? What
This-
about because I know the individuals still make music.
yeah. Actually, yes. Them. I actually told one of them, I was like, I'm a photographer. If you ever need anybody, maybe if I had my stuff off of private, he would have been interested because like he'll see who I am. But I mean, my picture's a picture of this girl dancing like girl. I don't know. But point is, yeah, Bone Thugs and Harmony, some old school bands maybe. Oh, Hermanos Gutierrez. They're really good. Yeah. What about you?
Ideal projects?
Yeah,
Or
if
ideal
you could, or if you
collaborations?
can like collab with somebody, who would you collab with?
Some of the homies, actually.
Aww, that's cute. See, I was thinking that too, but I'm like, I don't know. But yeah.
I'm not
What homies?
like I would love to make some clothing with Josh.
With who?
Josh, Lonely
Oh,
Tofu.
Josh. Oh, yeah.
I would love to make clothing with dude.
Dude, yeah. That would be
yeah.
so sick.
Yeah. There's a lot. Like the other day, Josh was asking me, it's like, oh, like if an artist like asked you to like drop everything and roll with them and like learn and make stuff for them for a while, like
would
who
it
would
be?
you do?
And who
Like
did?
who would you pick?
Yeah.
So I don't know if like we were recording this, but I would totally make album art and merch for Remy Wolf. I
Okay.
fucking love Remy Wolf.
Okay, I've heard.
Yeah. Do you know who Kojima is? He's like a video game designer.
Okay.
He's a little bit sketch to me in a certain regard, but if he gave me an opportunity, I would definitely like
Yeah.
probably take him up on it.
Hell yeah.
It's a lot of musicians off rip. There's a clothing company called Kid Super. I would be interested in doing stuff with them. I really like Reebok.
Reebok?
Yeah.
They have good shoes.
I would love to do some stuff with like skate brands.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I
Like
can see that.
some skaters and stuff like that.
Okay.
I would love to make like some music with the homies. Like I'm working on music.
What kind of music?
So I got like a second rap EP that I'm finishing up. It's been taking forever.
You rapping?
Yeah,
Fuck yeah. You guys, stay tuned for this. This is gonna be sick.
We'll see how it goes. Like some people like shit on the first one, but it's cool. Like I was just glad to like finish a project.
Yeah.
And then it's been like a struggle because I've had to sort out some personal stuff, and I've been working on the second one for a long time. But post second one, I'd like to make a project that's about like the idea of making songs that people could sing for karaoke. So like a karaoke juke jam type
What would be your genre?
genre.
Genre, yeah.
A lot of like love songs, dude.
Of course.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. What would be your number one love song?
Number one?
Love song.
I don't know. I think it would be like a mix. Of course, I'd have to do some love lost, but I think the idea of like making stuff about love gained and then sustaining. I don't feel like you ever hear many love songs about sustaining a relationship.
Aww. That's true.
I would like to make something about sustaining, and then of course you got to make one about being down and out and just solo, like
She's been riding with me this entire time.
Yeah.
And we're still riding together. That's why I put a ring on her finger.
like a loyalty love song.
Yeah.
I think that's beautiful. I also think like love is something, I don't know if it's different in other languages, but in English, like it's like we only have so many words, and I feel like love is like it's a wide thing. So I think it would be cool to like have love songs about the homies.
Ooh,
You know, it's like
I love my homies.
yeah.
I want to pitch in this.
Yeah, because I feel like there's all different kinds of love that you can feel.
I love homie love. That's the best love. For real. It keeps me going.
But I love singing karaoke because I feel like it's like,
I know you do. I seen it.
yeah, it's a release.
Yeah.
And I think it would be dope to write songs. I would love to have some duets on there. But yeah, like that's one project I would love to do. I really like making narrative stuff. So like carrying more into like video. And if I could do like a larger scale and different media narrative work in collaboration with people, I think that would be dope. So
I was gonna say too, I feel like when it comes to that love song theory, like I think you're also limited too because you only, I don't know if you have other languages that you speak, but as far as like English,
you talk about
music,
languages that you speak?
Yeah, well, like because in Spanish, oh
yeah,
my goodness, like there's so many genres, and like back in the day, maybe before 2010, all
Yeah.
love songs, or like even banda, like it's just so beautiful, like the way how they describe women, you know,
Yeah.
which like nowadays it's like that's titties, weed, guns, cheating, I fucked your bitch and then another bitch, and I fucked
Yeah.
your mom type shit. You
Yeah.
know, like what? But in Spanish, I mean also in English, but in Spanish, like there's a lot of, like there's a genre called romanticas, which means romantics. But
Yeah.
like they speak beautiful. So if you want to get any inspiration, you should like look up Spanish, like
oh well,
Mexican love songs.
I'm about it. Like I started to, because it's like I've listened to like Spanish music for a long time, but
Yeah.
not really like expanding my knowledge, you know, so like really knowing the bands and being like, yo, like I know like a few artists and stuff like that, but like lately I've really been trying to like expand and like know it, you
Okay.
know? Do you feel like you come across many DJs who like throw that in the mix?
No, I don't
Like-
listen to that shit.
You don't listen to that stuff?
No, like fuck bitches get money now.
No, I'm not talking
Oh.
about fuck bitches.
Oh.
No.
Okay, then what are you talking about?
I'm
Love?
talking about like romantic.
No. Unless like it's some oldies
Yeah.
and and like, or like an oldies like mix from like let's say Rosie and the Originals and Los Askis, which is like a Mexican band. Like I've heard like things like that where it's like love songs from like English to Spanish.
Yeah.
But I like very unce music, like EDM. I don't know if I would do that. Maybe I will, but I think right now where I am, actually, I'm lying. I don't know. Because when I did get the chance to like play with a DJ, one of the songs that the homie had was Around the World, Daft Punk. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So you like dance music?
That was so fun. I was like, no way I get to actually experiment with Around the World. Because that shit's like 5 minutes long. So it's like,
Yeah.
it was amazing.
Yeah.
So like, dancing music. Oh, like fun. That's what I want to get into, like funk
Mm-hmm.
and like soul, gospel, just like some like, I want to get the people moving.
Do you listen to Brazilian funk?
No, but I think somebody else, did you tell me about that? Somebody else told me about
I don't know if we were talking about it. It was probably somebody
Maybe
else.
like a customer. Yeah, somebody has told me about Brazilian funk and how they have, or even Brazilian music, how they have really good music.
I like old school Brazilian music.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't understand funk until like I saw some Brazilians like dancing to it, and I was like, oh, like I see how y'all get down. Like,
How are they dancing to it? Like this?
they fucking drop it. Like, yeah.
I just went hard. Nobody saw. Okay, I gotta look that up. I'm trying to see how they grew because I think I grew, but
Watch some people like watch some dance videos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I can handle that.
So like, what are some? Do you feel like it's not cool? Like love isn't cool anymore?
What? Love is me. Me is love. I am love. What you mean? I am so cool. No, love is everywhere. Just like, at least when it comes to like, I don't know. It's hard to say because I don't really listen to mainstream music, but I think that's why I avoid it, because, or at least like the trap and like, I don't know. The love is always going to be there. There's always going to be love songs, you know?
Well, I feel like there's less and less love songs.
Yeah, because everybody's
in the
so
mainstream,
focused on
at least.
cheating.
Focused
They're
on
okay
cheating?
with cheating. Yeah,
think so?
just like, I don't know, like the times that I've had, or like have people play Lada's music, it'll be like, I did this and I did that and I'll do it again and just shit like that. I'm like, bro, you're making it like, you're literally making it okay to cheat. Like, what if your mom listened to this?
Yeah,
Like, I always think about that whenever like rappers are all like, fuck you bitch and this and that, and just like, you know, the bad words, and I'm like, whoa, like, aren't you embarrassed that your mom's gonna listen to this? Like, I wouldn't, like, even sometimes with the pictures that I post, I'm like, if my mom saw this, like, I'd rather, like, what do my mom think it was classy? I don't know. Maybe I changed the topic a little bit too much, but you're right. Love, I feel like in terms of music though, but we gotta keep increasing the love somehow
Yeah.
with other stuff, you know.
So do you believe in like trying to cultivate like class and elegance? Is that like something that like you think about often?
That's a tough topic because I feel like nowadays you can express yourself in any way and it's okay, which is okay.
Yeah.
I think you can do whatever you want with yourself, show the whole world.
Okay.
But at least for me and my morals, I'm keeping my stuff, like my own intimacy, to myself.
That's fair.
Yeah, and I think that's, to me, that's classy. To me, though. Like, I don't... Yeah.
So privacy is classy?
I think, to me, yeah. Because, like, I mean, do you think it's classy to, like... I don't... You know, I'm not even gonna... Classy.
Like, okay, so just for the sake of conversation, like when you think about classy and like a symbol of like what classiness is,
Respectful.
like if you could attach it to like a person or like a material or like an era, do any of like those ideas pop up?
Classy.
Like to me, like I really like
Music can be classy.
music
like jazz,
is classy.
Like jazz.
Jazz is classy.
Like somebody who listens to jazz versus somebody who listens to trap.
Okay, you can't listen to both.
You can. But that's how, like, if I were to describe classy and compare it to something else.
This dude is classy.
Damn, bro, you look sick. You look like this vine right here. It's just like, I don't know. I mean, do you think I'm classy?
I think that if I was going to describe, I would say elegant. Like
Okay.
you have like moments of elegance.
Okay.
And like classiness, I
It's
think
like
it's
a
something you
suit?
develop.
Okay. Oh, yeah, okay.
You know? I
Okay.
think you don't have to dress a certain way to be classy, but it is like, it can be a way how you carry yourself.
Ladylike.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm getting to the classiness. Yeah. Yeah, I think just the term respect has like has evolved so much in the last like 20 years.
Respect?
Yeah,
How so?
because as far as like women and the way that they respect themselves or respect, like I feel like back in the day, if you did this, you wouldn't respect yourself. But nowadays, you can do that, and you can say that you're respecting yourself, even though you're doing that. But like, I think it just depends on the individual and what respect means to them, you know.
Absolutely.
But like, I don't know. That topic is yeah.
So how do you make like creative space for yourself?
How do I make creative space for myself? my creativity for sure is like on top of the list of what things that are important to me. So I feel like if I'm gonna make time for anything, it's always gonna be my creativity. Like I'll go around my day based on like what I want to do.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
for me, going on a walk and taking pictures is my creativity.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna make sure that I go on my walk first before I can do anything else.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like a priority, and you make sure you take care of it.
Yeah. Or else I feel like it's sad, you know, because I'm like shit. Like I only have 2 days off, and I have to make sure that each day that I get off is worth it. So I have FOMO. So I feel like if I do the max, and that's why I'm always outside, because I'm like, if I'm inside and the sun is out, I'm like, oh my gosh, the sun is out.
Yeah.
Why am I inside? So yeah, I mean, yeah. Or like sometimes I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna finish everything. I'm gonna do everything of my day, and then I'm gonna go home and spend the last 3 hours painting. I just have to make sure that it's in my schedule
Oh, cool.
of the day.
Are you like good at keeping a schedule? Like, are you?
Yeah, I have this thing where like, say I'm like, I have a certain thing in my head, right? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and if something messes it up, or like if something like gets in the way of my schedule, I'm like, ugh. I hate it. But I think what I've been learning a lot since like the last year was like, I'm not always in charge of it. Like I can't be in charge of everything.
Yeah.
So if things go the way that they do sometimes, it's the way it's gonna go, and I just have to be okay with that, and then just leave whatever I want to do for another moment.
Well, I mean, how do you handle surrender?
I just deal with it.
Okay.
I'm like, all right, well, that's it. Like yeah. And it's good for the body too, because I feel like sometimes when I'm super tense, I can feel my shoulders just like I just don't feel good. And then whenever I don't let things faze me, I'm just like kind of relieved, like okay. And I become proud of myself because I'm like, oh, good job, Edna. Like you're learning from this experience, and you're not attached to the idea that you always have to do things your way.
Yeah.
Sometimes life has other things that it wants to do, and that's okay.
Do you feel like life has been telling you specific stuff like recently?
I feel like it's always telling me something, but I feel like sometimes I'm just so focused on what I'm doing, or like I'm just like not even like, sometimes I'm just rolling, I'm just like wandering. So I guess sometimes life doesn't talk to me, and I'm just kind of like too present to like really think like, oh, what is life telling me right now?
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends. I don't know. Yeah. It depends. I just feel like it just depends on what I'm doing, how present I am. Like right now, I'm really focused on this, so I feel like life isn't really talking to me right now because like I'm focused on this. But let's say I'm like going on a walk and like I'm going through something, and then there's a sign that says "Take it easy." I'm like, oh. See a butterfly? I'm like, oh.
Oh, cool.
Cool. Life is beautiful. There's a butterfly.
Yeah.
It's migrating. Migration is beautiful.
Migration is interesting. So, like, where would you? What's something that you'd like your creativity to do for you? Like, where something it could take you?
I wanted to inspire people.
So, how do you get inspired?
Life.
What specifically
My
about
thoughts.
life?
My thoughts.
Your thoughts?
My thoughts.
Like,
My family.
okay.
Everybody. Flowers. I think nature inspires me a lot. A lot. Like I love trees.
cool.
And like growing up, it's the only thing I've learned to draw trees. So like trees inspire me a lot, or just like being humble, or just things that I go through in life. They inspire me to be better and to be gentle.
Hey, happy birthday,
How's it
dude.
going? Happy birthday.
Thank you. Good to see you guys.
Thank you for existing.
Have you guys met? You've met Bessie, my dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I have. What a
What's up?
sweetie. Oh my gosh, she's so
She's like, since I met Chiflada, she's like, everyone's hair is freaking out.
Oh, she's so cute.
All of her favorite people.
Aw.
Yeah, let's go say hi to Obi real quick.
Is it Western themed tonight?
Yeah, I kind of told a couple people, and then like,
Yeah.
no, it's just how I dress. It's how I dress.
The shorts did.
Yeah, so like your family inspires you and
Everything. I think
Nature?
as soon as I go out, I get inspired. Everything and anything and everything, truly.
so you're like walking around inspired like 24/7 or like
Yeah.
a good section of the day?
Yeah. Or like, it just depends what I'm doing. But yeah, honestly, like at work, anything can inspire. I feel like yeah.
So you're like hyper inspired all the time.
Yeah. I feel like also too as a photographer,
Yeah.
I feel like we just see things differently. And like, we're just like, ooh.
I noticed like when I'm in like camera, like photography mode, everything is more interesting.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you never know when you could come across something amazing.
Unless you're like, yeah. Because with photography, I feel like if you're out and about and you're like specifically like focusing on getting good shots or just something, like anything will inspire you. Yeah. Just life inspires me, honestly.
That's dope.
People's happiness.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm like, ooh. I love seeing people happy.
Are there certain things that you draw from specifically?
Draw specifically?
Draw from? You know, it's like you try to incorporate those elements into your work. Like you talk about family, you
The
talk
word
about
peace
nature,
and the word love.
peace and love.
Yeah.
So
Somehow it's always in my drawings, or like squiggly lines, or a tree, or an eye, or
So I got like one more question for you.
Last but not least, you guys, are you ready for this?
So, are there any problems that you have going on in your life right now that you're trying to use your creativity to solve, or like create more flow in? Like any areas that you're trying to use your creativity to like enhance or resolve?
Oh, you're so beautiful.
You're more pretty. Your teeth are straightening right. I need help to get something. You white people don't care about black people. The downside to this.
Yeah.
This morning, I was tired of lugging my suitcase. And I have high blood pressure. I'm bipolar, schizophrenic, and I'm ready to grab them by their throat. Because they don't care, but they want to stare.
I think, okay, so I don't know when you're going to release this, but when are you going to release this?
So like I'm trying to do like 10. We'll see. Like I already got 5. You're number 6.
Yeah.
And right now is the 17th of June. So like hopefully in the next like couple weeks, like
Okay.
I'll start releasing them.
For sure. Well, I'm planning an art show. And
Yeah, art show, cool.
And like I mentioned, community to me is everything, especially now. I feel like we should all be a community and not be divided. So I've always wanted to do this. I did an art show for myself. That was really cool, but I like always had the vision of like involving all my friends
Yeah.
or all my artist friends or anybody that I think wants to be part of it. And so I definitely want to like encourage people to be part of it, or my friends at least, because I feel like it's a way of like community, or just like, you know, gathering people and like people that appreciate art and like know what it's like to be an artist. And even if you're not an artist, like, you know, just like the idea of like being at a place where everybody is feeling good
Yeah.
and inspired and motivated and feeling good. And yeah, I don't know. A lot of everybody that I've invited, at least to me, they're all beautiful people.
Oh, dope.
I definitely surround myself with really kind people. So I
Yeah.
feel like even that energy, putting it in one bubble, is just gonna like the frequency is gonna be way up there. Like I want everybody to feel inspired after when they go home,
Oh,
and I
cool.
want their Monday because I want to have my art show on a Sunday, so I want Monday to be like, yeah, I'm inspired.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Community is a way of increasing happiness.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I can be happy alone, but like I'm happy right now with you. You know?
thank you.
And that's why I come to certain spots because I like to feel happy with my other friends.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, companionship is beautiful. Yeah. 2 is better than 1 sometimes.
Sometimes.
3. Yeah. We have to start off somewhere,
Yeah.
you know, and
I feel like different people come together in different ways, especially different kinds of groups. Like, do you ever feel like you've had like genuine partnership with someone, or like genuine? Have you ever had like an artist collaboration relationship, like continuous?
no. What do you mean by that?
Well, I know I have some homies. This is something that's never occurred for me or has yet to occur. You know, hopefully, like, I'll experience it. I've definitely been on the same page as someone in terms of like collaborating with them and
Oh.
making stuff together.
Oh yeah.
And honestly, you know, like I've experienced the most in the kitchen.
In the kitchen?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You know, I feel like that's the easiest space for me to collaborate with other people.
That's beautiful.
Like creatively. But in terms of like fine art or visual art or clothing, like there's been moments where I've like collaborated with people and we make cool stuff, or I've been on the same page with someone. But I've seen certain kinds of relationships where it's like people genuinely have like partnership and enter into like a new space together to make a certain kind of work that you can only make with that person. And I was just curious if you'd ever experienced that.
I feel like I've had many of those, but not like where it's still a thing. Like I feel like I always talk to my friends and I'm like, yeah, we should do this together. Like that would be
Yeah,
so
yeah.
cool, like a photo shoot,
Yeah,
or like
yeah, yeah.
me styling them, or like But top of my head, I don't think so.
Well, what about, you know, just taking it out of, you know, the context of creativity? Because, like we said, like so much is creative. What about just like genuine partnership? Have you had like that experience?
Where I want somebody there for the rest of my life.
Oh, that's like
That's commitment.
yeah, that's like romantic partnership. I'm just talking about like general partnership.
All my friends.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I wish we can all collab. Well, I guess that's why I'm doing this art show, because I want this type of collaboration.
Yeah.
You know,
It's also like a leader, like you're curating too.
this is crazy.
Yeah. So have you done group shows?
No, that's why
cool.
I'm like, this is my first time. I'm like,
Cool.
the way that I even sent out, I'm like, okay, so. I mean, before I made it, I was like, so how am I gonna invite people? Should I just text them like, yo, I'm having this, come through.
Yeah.
This is what it is. But I just felt like that was gonna be a lot to text like 30 people.
For sure.
So I was like, I got the genius idea of the genius of ideas
Yeah.
of making a document and like just kind of basically sending, you know, just saying whatever it is that I had to say, and then just sending it out to everybody. And I thought it was cool because I feel like people were kind of confused, like, what is this? But I think they got the hang of it.
Oh, cool.
And now it's just like more so like getting a date on it, because right now it's more so an invitation. just kind of like let you guys know, like, okay, you guys, I have this coming up. This is my theme. Get on it.
So this is like getting things started.
Yeah.
Is there an actual date for the show yet?
Yeah. There's gonna be.
Okay. Cool.
I'm figuring that out.
Cool.
Yeah.
So it's
'Cause
like
I
in the
have a
process.
place. Yeah. I know it's there because I've talked to the guy and he was like, yeah, you just let me know when. So I'm like, okay, so I gotta like think of a date and then just be like, is this okay? And then have him be like, yeah, and then we're good. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm excited. I'm like nervous. There's been times where I'm like I get really anxious.
Yeah.
Because like as optimistic and like of a I don't know, like as out there as I am, I also get nervous and I'm still kind of shy, you know.
Yeah.
But I have to remind myself that like everybody that you're inviting, you love and they love you and they accept you for how you are.
Yeah.
So it's okay. You can literally like be who you are because those are your people.
Oh, cool.
But also like other people are coming, so I think that's where I get a little scared because I'm like, oh my gosh, like there's gonna be so many people, like.
Yeah.
And I get anxious. Like, I have this thing where like there's a lot of people, I get very anxious and I just dip, and I can't do that because it's my show, you know. But yeah, I'm excited.
Oh, cool.
I'm really excited. I'm excited for the music, for the art, for everybody's like interpretation of change, what it means to them, and it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be a nice place to like make new friends. I want to say,
Cool.
you know, like it's gonna be my whole world in one. Cause like I have friends that haven't met, you know, so they're all gonna kind of meet each other and
Oh, yeah. You get to see the friend groups come together.
kind of.
Nice.
I feel like you kind of know everybody, because I invited all of our art friends and just like other people that are also artists.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Cool.
It's gonna be a sick one.
Cool. All right, I got one more.
Okay,
This is.
you guys, this is the official last.
I got
okay.
one more.
Yeah.
So it's like, were you always like in pursuit of creativity? Like back in high school, is that when you found creativity for yourself, or like
I've had it since I was little.
since a kid?
Yes. Oh my gosh, my favorite thing in middle school or just elementary school, arts and crafts.
Oh,
That was
really?
my shit. I'm like, I loved it. Like I loved doing art. Like I love, you know, those
You like-
like
Oh yeah.
books with like a bunch of like different colored pages.
Yeah.
I seen one the other day and I was like, whoa, like the nostalgia of it was so sick.
Cool.
But yeah, also like a hard thing about growing up and being an artist was like being Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah.
A lot of the time with like the arts and crafts that we did was like a holiday.
Yeah.
So like 3/4 of the time I had to throw it away. I couldn't take it home because my mom wouldn't approve it. Even like for Mother's Day stuff, like I still felt like I couldn't give it to her because we didn't celebrate anything.
Yeah.
So it was kind of, I think that's why it was really cool to get out of high school and meet other artists, because I feel like that it was kind of blocked growing up because I wasn't able to fully express myself and how I wanted to express because I was limited. I would get in trouble for expressing myself in a certain way. But like I've always like, I was really into makeup at one point. Like I
cool.
really like to do eyeshadow and the whole shebang. There was a time of my life where I was like 10 and nail polish was like $1 each. I had all the colors and I would always do designs. I would watch videos. I remember once I did some minion ones on my nails. And so I feel like now that I look back at it, I'm like, oh, like this entire time I was just creating little, like I was just a little artist without knowing that I was a little artist. And I did want to do photography like after high school and like makeup or cosmetology. Then yeah, I just kind of stuck to photography, and yeah, I can draw and paint.
Cool.
And maybe I can sing, who knows.
Like being Jehovah's Witness, did it limit like your ability to like have a lot of material things and like maybe like generate a portfolio or like keep a lot of the art that you made as like a kid?
Like I'm such a like hoarder in the way that I love keeping things that I make. So I feel like knowing that we got rid of a bunch of my stuff, like who knows of the little, like I remember being that student that everybody was trying to like copy. Like I remember I would do some. I remember, and I would. Oh, I hated it growing up. Like I'd be like, why did they copy me? But it was just like I was just really good at
Trendsetter.
arts and crafts. Like
Yeah.
I was, I was creative and yeah.
If you were gonna go back and hang out with your younger self, what activity, like what art and craft would you want to do?
I would want to like make something 3D. Like I had a 3D sculpture class in high school, and we made a shoe out of cardboard. Like we had to make everything, like the whole, like the bottom part, the laces, like the whole everything. That was so sick. So I think I really enjoyed that. So maybe like making something out of scratch.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Or flowers too. Like I've always like, I forgot to mention that I am a florist.
Oh,
I mean,
nice.
I'm not doing flowers now, but I can make you a really nice bouquet.
Hey.
Like I remember just going on little walks and getting like, just finding a bunch of flowers and then giving them to my mom.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. But yeah, it definitely limited me. It sucked. I couldn't do anything.
Well, I feel like, it all comes together and it just shapes who you are now. Like,
Oh, 100%. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like the what could have been is kind of like impossible. So like it is what it is.
Yeah.
And I'm an artist now, and I'm proud of it, and it's really cool to know that I'm an artist. So I'm proud of myself.
That's
you
dope.
know? Like I didn't know that I was gonna make it into the museum. Like I remember going to high school, or I was in high school.
Yeah.
And we had like a field trip to the museum, and I remember thinking like, how do you get in here? Like, how do you get your stuff in here? And then I happened to be part of it like 5 years later, and that was really cool.
That's cool.
That was really cool. I want to make it in there again.
It'll happen. Make it happen.
I don't know how, but it's gonna happen.
Well, cool. Is there anything else that you want to add?
No, but I just want to tell you guys all that you're amazing.
Oh, no. That's good.
And to never give up on what you want to do in life, because truly, as corny as it sounds, because it's something that we always hear, which is life is what you make it, but truly it is. Like, it really is what you make it, and you have the
Absolutely.
power to get whatever you want in life. And I feel like we all grew up listening, hearing that, but like truly though, like you really can. Manifestation is real. It's real. It's real. It's real. It's real. And like you can use it. And if you want a fluffy dog, you're gonna get that fluffy dog.
Yeah.
Just put your mind to it, and never lose hope. And love wins always. So does peace, and be empathetic, and love one another, and be nice to your neighbors. And if somebody's trying to merge on the freeway, let them merge.
Okay.
For real though, like when somebody lets me merge, I'm like, I just want to give them a hug. Truly, like I'm like, wow, you're a great person,
Yeah.
So whenever I'm on the freeway, I let them merge. I'm like, go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
That's
I hope
cool.
you all enjoyed what you heard. I was a little nervous, but I guess it's just like having a conversation with Taylor, because we always have conversations.
Yeah. So where can people find you online?
Where can they find me?
Yeah, online.
In the streets. Just that. Truly though, you can.
Yeah.
You can find me on Instagram,
Okay. Under.
Garden of Edna, but I might not accept your request if I don't know you.
That's fine. And if you end up making a website, do you have any ideas what you might call your website?
Yeah, my ex, he made me a website.
Yeah.
And it was like we never like went back on it, but it was Edna Creates.
Edna Creates?
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, with an 8, because that's my favorite number.
8? I feel it.
But
It's a Scorpio number.
Yeah, Edna Creates or something. I'll let you guys know.
Well,
Maybe I'll
cool.
make that. What's that called? The link thing?
Linktree.
Yeah, Linktree. Maybe
yeah.
I'll make one of those.
Well, when I post the show, I'll have show notes, and any information you want to give me to put in the show notes, we can throw anything up there.
Okay.
Cool.
Sick.
Well, thanks for coming on, dude.
Of course, Taylor. Thank you for having me. This was fun. And yeah. Peace, love, gratitude, always and forever. What do the plants have to say?
What are they saying?
Did you hear that? Said, don't litter. The plant had to say, don't litter.
Yeah.
Don't litter.
Don't litter.
Take care of your earth. Don't use straws. Throw your trash away. Let people merge.
Take plastic bags.
Don't use plastic bags unless you're going to recycle them and use them for your trash can.
Or turn it into another bigger plastic bag by ornately organizing them into like crazy like patterns so that you like.
Oh yeah, you can make a purse out of it.
Yeah.
Reduce, reuse, recycle, baby.
Just use like 1,000 plastic bags to create one plastic bag.
That's sick.
Old ladies do that shit. That's cool.
Get creative. Get out
Alright,
there.
y'all. Until next time.